folks, well, I've had a busy afternoon at the allotment. It's been all doing bits and bobs, starting one thing and then continuing on to do something else. So I didn't come with any firm idea what I was going to do, but I've managed to do a lot of things what I should have done over the last week or two. So I'm going to take you around in a minute. Yeah, quite pleased with what I've got done. There's been things what have held me back on the filling the raised beds. Basically, I've been scared to lift the bags up because of my back was so bad. Was it last week or the week before? It really, I don't want that pain in a rush again. So, but anyway, Ray came and gave me some onion plants, and he's also gave me some sunflowers. And I was just saying that he'd just seen me doing something. I said I'm doing it this way because I daren't carry the bags to fill the beds up. So anyway, he gave me a hand, and I've managed to fill 3 beds up, and that's and I've actually planted in them. So what I'll do now, I'll take you around and show you what I've been up to. Okay folks, well the first thing I've done is I got all my dahlia plants out of the shed, and what I've basically done is I've filled it, well I haven't filled, I've put a thin layer of multi-compost in these trays, and I've put my dahlias in here. Now I'm not going to sort of bring these back to life just yet. I'm going to give it another couple of weeks. It's still a bit early for this area. So in a couple of weeks what I'll start doing is watering these every day. Well, keeping them moist I should say. And then these will start shooting. You'll get shoots coming from the stem somewhere here. Somewhere around here. And that's what will happen. So yeah. I have lost a few, they went mouldy, and I've lost all the ones from home, probably 20 or 30, because I forgot all about them, left them in the, well no I didn't forget did I left them, I had them in the polytunnel, but what I didn't think about was the dampness of the condensation that coming down, and basically it's the newspaper got wet and it basically went mouldy, and that's it. So I've lost over half of my dahlias for this year. So not going to have such a good display because I can't afford to buy them. These 6 here were bought, those 2 trays, but I don't think I can anymore. So that was the number 1 job. I've obviously been doing some watering of the strawberries. These were those bare-rooted runners what I put in not long ago, was it? A few weeks, not that long ago. And you can see 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9. So we've got 100% growth in this tunnel. Right, the next thing what I've done, which I should have done a while ago, I had these autumn raspberries delivered from Browns, and I think it was around the 15th of March, so we're talking about 2 weeks ago. And I didn't get around to doing them, I kept forgetting, but thankfully I did put them in a bucket of water. I had a couple of inches of water at the bottom. And as you can see, we've got shoots. So anyway, what I've done, this is where I started putting them into buckets because of the weight of these bags, which I didn't want to lift on my own. But anyway, the rest have gone up here. So what I've done is I've actually filled these beds up with multi-compost, and I've put 6 of those autumn raspberries in here. They'll probably get moved on at some point, but to start with, that will be good enough for me. It's not going to be, they're not going to be in the way there. And then the onions, you probably can't see it, but there is one in there, down there. So we've got 9 in there. In here, I've put 2 of my Livingstone rhubarb. They are meant to give you sticks of rhubarb. Sorry, I'm in the shadow here. Sticks of rhubarb for 10 months of the year. So they're classed as an autumn one. But yeah, they'll give you rhubarb for most of the year. So they've gone in there. And then I've stuck another 9 of the onions in here. And so obviously, so I've made a start now on these raised beds. All over here. And I've just got to continue it. Maybe get a hand from Ray, and we'll just shift another 6 bags of compost into here to fill these beds up, and then they'll be ready for when I need to put stuff in them in a couple of months' time. What else have I been doing? You know, I'm trying to think. What I've been on the go all afternoon. I have actually tidied the shed up. I couldn't really get into it. I don't think you've actually seen in the shed. It's not something I normally show. It's nothing special. It's just where I store my stuff in. Hello, babies. Just show you there you are. How are you? The gators, dear. That's German, folks. Look at them. They only gave me 1 egg today. I don't know what's happening to them. Oh, I did yesterday. You can see I've got another water container. And looking at that, I'm going to have to fill those up before I go today. And give them, I don't know, I think the food's still topped up. No, I'll probably put some more food in. Seem to be having a good feed. And what I discovered, Becky had given me this smaller water container, and it was empty all the time, and I thought, oh, they're having a good drink of that one, they must prefer it. Anyway, this morning I actually filled it up with water, and when I came this afternoon it was empty. So it's obviously got a leak, so that needs to be thrown away. Good job I bought that other water container. Okay, so that's that. So yeah, I had a little tidy up. So that's where I do my cups of tea and cups of coffee on the barbecue. It is actually a full barbecue. I've got everything in here, but I don't use that. I would probably use it if it was outside. But as you can see in the corner there, I have got a charcoal one. So, but up until this year, there's not really been any. Well, I've not had anyone to do a barbecue for, really. You know, people. But I have got a friend Becky up here, so we said we'd probably have a barbecue, or a few barbecues this summer. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. So that's it, folks. You can see I've got the blue pipe ready for my raised beds to give them a covering to protect them from the birds and what have you. And I've got the netting in the corner, or I've got chicken wire. But I think my plot will be pretty secure from the rabbits. Now I've got that new fence up. By the way, folks, in there, that's where I've got all the food. Keep my food in there. And I've got it off the floor just to help with rot. We don't want the metal decaying in the weather. So that's it, folks. That is basically my little update. I haven't done any seeds today. I was intending to, but one thing and another has happened and I've not got around to it. Oh, I did the blueberry. That was one of the buckets down there on the left hand side, which I've potted up. Isn't it lovely? I've been sitting out, had a coffee up here. It's absolutely glorious. And everything's shooting. The fruit trees are all shooting now. Well, the loganberries, oh, they're going mad. The gooseberries out in leaf. And I've not looked at these two down here, what I've put in. Yeah, you can see there's lots of buds on those, so they're fine. They'll grow nicely just there. A few little daffs what I'd put in there late. So yeah, it's all happening. Oh, look at these! I've just noticed I always forget the name of these. It will come to me, but probably not in this video. Grape. Oh, what is it? Grape. Something Hyson. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. Grape. Can't remember. But anyway, you can see we've got some of the annuals from last year, which are self-set and they're still growing. I've got to do a bit of weeding. I know that for sure that these are weeds, so that'll be a job for another day. I can see there's some poppies popping up in these as well, so yeah, I'm quite happy with the way they're going. Got to tidy up the strawberries again, get rid of the brown leaves and get them all ready. But and just have a tidy up in general. You can see I've got loads of the rhubarb what I grew last year, the Victoria. It's all coming bucket in pots back. If you are local, if you want to pop down to see me, you're welcome to have a couple of rhubarb if there's any left. And I'm just having a look to see what... Yeah, these are the raspberries. These are the golden raspberries, if I remember right. I've got some of those still left. And look at the rhubarb. Let's just shake that. There we are. So they're all coming back. Same with the dock leaf. The dock leaf comes there every year to get those out. I've got a few daffs out over there. They seem to come back. I keep thinking I've took them out, but they seem to be coming back all the while. And this is a little foxglove bed what I'd put. But yeah, it's exciting times now, folks. Lots happening. We've got lots of tidying up, so you know, sorry about the mess of the place. There's lots of weeding, but it won't take that long to get on top of things. So that's it then. I'll catch you later. Okay folks, we're in the back garden. It's been a while since I've filmed this, so I just thought I'd give you a little tour. There's not much, to be honest, to be seen because I haven't really done anything, and it's a work in progress because I haven't got around to filling the beds and stuff up yet. But anyway, if you're looking in this area here, it's looked lovely for quite some time now. We've got the daffodils. You can see lots of tulips coming up. You can see the tulips now coming up in the tubs here as well. In here we've also got quite a lot of helleborus. No, you can't go in there, lady. And then we've got the polyanthus and primulas and what have you. Remember when lady got into this bed? Well, I can see Dad's been doing some work. He's left all the rows. He's been trimming that down. But anyway, despite lady getting into here and digging most of it up, you can see it's recovered quite nicely. So we've got some nice daffs. We've got some pansies in there, and we've got some plants which have survived all winter in here, and I can't think what it is. Maybe you can. This one here, what is that? Because I'm, oh sorry, I've gone off it now. Is that the one? Hang on, I always forget. Yeah, that's the Hang on, yeah, that's the one there. I'm not quite sure what it is. I can't remember. I'm still learning as far as perennials go. Oh, you can see we've got a hollyhock coming up down there. It comes up every year. I can't remember, are they foxgloves? I think they're foxgloves, they're self-setters, we've not planted those. Crocuses have been nice under here. We've got some tulips coming up, and if we take you down to the bottom here, you can see the camellias. It's been coming out in flower for quite some time now. It's alright, I'm just wondering what that is down there. What those long stems are. Is that? I don't know what that is. Some sort of plant, I don't know. Forsythia is just starting to flower now. This one's another camellia. It always comes out later, although it doesn't look as though we've got any buds on there this year. And you can see that the plum tree is coming out in leaf, and at the back there we've got the pear tree. The apple tree is budding, but there's that's always later. Let's just go over the doggy. And this is all what we call a jungle at the moment. I've never got around to tidying it up in the autumn. Not last thing, so I've got to go through this all. Oh, and you can see the daisies are coming out. These are all, it's all early, it's a month early. And there's the pear tree. Look at that. And this here is camellia, not camellia, clematis. I'm just making sure it, yeah, that doesn't look how that's grown. Unfortunately, we've lost the clematis on the wall here. I think that was mainly down to lady digging. The little plant down there is a poppy, oriental poppy. It comes back every year. We've got another one down here, and that's a clematis. Now, I don't know whether that's, oh, it's got fresh leaves on, so yeah, so that might be okay. Pots are put down in key spots to stop lady from digging. That's why they're there. I have got some wire now at the allotment, some different types of mesh, so we can make some things this year. Strawberry wise, they're not looking very good. I don't know whether, maybe because there's not enough goodness left in the soil. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can see there's 12 there and we've got 3 up here, so there is 15 plants. And I'm just wondering what this is. What is that? I think it's a tree maybe. I'm not sure. These don't look great, and nor do any of these over here. So just as well that I've got new ones at the allotment, because I don't think we're going to be getting much from these this year, unless I get them transplanted somewhere. I think that one's obviously dead down there. This one there. Okay, that's it folks. That is just a little update from a messy garden. But it will look better soon, especially when I get flowers in those 2 beds there and in those beds over there. So you can imagine that'll bring a lot of colour and get the place all tidied up and get rid of the strawberries, what are obviously, some of them are dead. hopefully it will all start to take shape. I've not really been using the polytunnel this year. I tend to using the ones at the allotment because that's where I spend my time mostly. I think my dad's got some sweet peas what he grew in the autumn. He's looking after them in there at the moment. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching.